Alright, so Warlock means the Animal Companions create... A lot of the Warlock decks are control decks right now. So Animal Companion lets us be a little bit aggressive. Arcane Shot and Candleshot are not stellar against control decks. They could be... There's a Zoo Warlock deck that sees some play, but a lot of our cards are reasonable against aggro, so I think I'd rather mulligan for more threats against control, potentially. That's tough. It's not really tough. Rexxar's like the best card in this deck, but it's really sad to get rid of a Spellstone here, because Spellstone is one of our other better threats. How's that on the level of the game? Ooh, that's interesting. Does that mean they're playing the Zoo deck? So I haven't seen a Warlock play Prince before. This means they have a lot of troops in their deck, so they're probably not cube or control. I think I'm just going to play the Explosive Trap here and just 1-for-1 it with this. Keeps the board clear so the Animal Companions can clean up a little bit. I think that's better than just poking them with my hero power. The fact that I don't have... the fact that I have one of my two Spellstones out of my deck already means that... Yeah, they are in fact playing the Zoo build, it looks like. So kind of punished for the mulligans that I took. Just play Animal Companion out here. 2-4. It does mean Rexxar is going to be great, though. He deals 2 damage to everything when he pops in. Yeah, I wish maybe I possibly should have kept the bow, because the bow is just like a good card in general. I think this deck's pretty good against aggro decks on average, though, so I'm not too worried here. Next turn we'll probably go Wandering Monster and to poke them with our hero power. I guess I just put Freezing Trap in too. The Innkeeper extension is literally, I say as it loaded, yep, as I say, it should be up on the screen. So the thing about Freezing Trap and Wandering Monster together is that they're not really a combo together because they both trigger on the same guy. So you kind of want these to trigger one at a time. So we got a 2-4 out of that. That's not the worst. If they finish this off, that's a win for us, I think. Because like they're the aggro deck, so like if they're spending their resources hitting our things, that's good for us. Next turn we can go Companion plus Freezing Trap. Maybe I just want to kill command this one at this point. Or that one, because it's a 4-3. Yeah, I think I just want to go kill this and then throw this Freezing Trap out. Because even bouncing this one back to their hand would give them another 1-2, but like Rexxar is going to clear the 1-2s up anyways, and it'll reset the +1 attack off of this. That's a little annoying. Because I guess that will let them power something else back up again here. So that was good sequencing on the opponent's part on that attack. Hey, Raver. Thank you very much for the 23-month resubscription. Welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get Rexxar going here. He gives us some armor. He doesn't kill either of these two, but like next turn I drew this Candleshot, so Candleshot can finish this dork off. And we can hopefully start making zombies with, zombie beasts with Life Rush. It's just like pollen time of year, Kino. I'm feeling okay. It's just that 'tis the season, essentially. So this hero power, it's Build a Beast. It's aptly named. It takes 2 of your beasts and it shoves them together. So you get to pick from 3 randoms and pick from 3 randoms again. I think I'm gonna pick a cheap one here and then hopefully get something with Taunt. Yeah, that's nice. So I can That is lifesteal. If I take this taunt guy, I'm going to get to put it into play this turn, which is nice. So if they don't have a way to just kill this directly, they might have a way to kill this directly since they're Warlock. So this might be a little bit risky. And like next turn, I can build a beast again, and then if the beast isn't worth playing next turn, I can play to my side, which will get me 2 companions out of my deck. Okay. Hopefully they don't have another way to deal damage. Yeah, if they're trading one of their minions off for this, like I think that trade's pretty good for us. How goes laddering? I've actually been playing. What does this do at the end of your turn? Deal 1 damage. So that's pretty good. We're in a little bit of trouble here. I'm gonna start with this and hopefully find something with life drain. Okay, that's not bad. Death Rattle, gain 3 armor, and then lifesteal and rush. Ding, ding, ding. So that's exactly what we're looking for. So I get to whip this out here, and I get to go ahead and smash. Oh, I have to smash this one. And that's fine, right? Still gonna gain me 3. I get to go ahead and put Candleshot on here, which makes me immune when attacking. So I get to go ahead and finish this. No, not new headphones. I just don't normally stream a game that has sounds worth listening to, so I don't wear my headphones while I stream. So I could go to my sides plus Animal Companion here and get 3 things, but that's pretty unlikely to punch through these, right? So I think I'm just supposed to like look for Taunters and Lifestealers. Adapt a Friendly Beast and Taunt. That's probably good. So I picked a 2, right? So this would be 5 together. So this would be 6 together. That's probably okay. I don't get to adapt anything, but it's just like a 5/8 with taunt. I'm gonna go, oh, I have to poke one of these, huh? I guess I don't really want to poke any of those. Yeah, we're pretty far behind here. Yeah, the odd rogue deck is great. I think that's my favorite aggro deck right now. Tempo Mage is pretty good too, but odd rogue is super powerful. That seems like loose sequencing on their part. Oh, they're going to end their turn and deal damage to it. Okay. That makes sense. Well, this attack gets to kill... Oh, I can't attack because... Right, this is an attack. It's not a spell. I mean, I always keep thinking like my hero thing is a spell, so it gets past taunt, but it doesn't. So this could kill this. I think I'm just supposed to hit... I'm just supposed to hit this. Let's take something cheap here. Then a taunter. I think I'm dead. Don't have a lot of good options here. My internet disconnected randomly. Hopefully that comes back up. That's easily the best 3 you could hit there. I assume I'm dead. I probably have some kind of reach. Yeah, yep, dead. That was really weird. Can you hear me now? And I'm back. Yep. I don't know what happened. My Hearthstone disconnected too, though. Maybe my internet dropped for a second there. That's weird. I haven't had that happen before. My chat on screen hasn't refreshed either, which is weird. I ended up dying. Spoilers, ended up dying. If you want to see how I died, it'll be up on YouTube after this.
Rexxar versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Opponent's playing Mage. Hounds probably isn't very good against most Mage. Candleshot and Tracking are probably fine. I don't know if I've played this matchup before. I don't quite know what I'm looking for yet, so I'm just going to play this and start chipping away at them. I don't know why my screen chat isn't working, though. I'm connected again for sure. That worm's really annoying. I guess I could look for my Arcane Shot here. Eaglehorn Bow is pretty good. So I can just grab that, and then I can go ahead and poke them here. And then next turn I can just go Eaglehorn Bow, kill this. I'll miss an attack off of this. Maybe I shouldn't have played this out on one. Maybe I should have just gone Tracking on one and wait to see what they did. That's probably what I was supposed to have done. So wipe this out. What's going on, Ace? I didn't know you played Arita. Yeah.
We have many secrets.
That seems pretty decent for us. So... I wish I knew if that was a counterspell. Hunter's Mark probably doesn't do anything in this matchup anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and Hunter's Mark in case that's a counterspell. Sweet, that was a counterspell. Look at that. So Hunter's Mark, a card that probably wasn't going to do anything anyways, gets counterspelled. We get to kill command that. We get to go ahead and kill this with our thing. We get to go ahead and pass the turn. Their board's clear. We're at 22, but their board's clear, so we're in an okay spot here. Yeah, flanking strike's pretty valuable. Are they going to play the draw 2 after this? That's a good combo. Secret. Alright, hopefully that is not another counterspell. I don't think I really have an option, so I'm just going to go ahead and hope that's not a counterspell. Dang, it's not. And that's not counterspell, and most of the mage lists only play counterspell and the Incendiary Blast or whatever it's called that deals damage when you summon a minion, and we don't summon minions in our deck, so... I realized that I was being silly about wanting to be able to cash out of a game. I realized that I should be playing games to have fun rather than looking at them as some kind of investment. If I wanna make investments, I should just you know, do something more than max out my IRA every year. And I should play games to have fun. So I decided to give it a little bit of a chance. I put a small amount of money in. I was like, this game is actually really good. The gameplay is quite excellent. So then I put more money in. The gameplay is good and the software is great. So opponent's in a pretty terrible spot here. We're just gonna smash them. Yeah, I'm gonna smash them, and we'll go ahead and just play the bow out and use this to kill this. We take 2 here, but that's fine. We'll go ahead. What do we get? Snakes. Give a friendly beast +2 attack and immune. Destroy a random enemy minion. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. Alright, so that's probably a counterspell. So I want to just play something to get counterspelled this turn, I think. Well, I think we're going to be in a position to kill them before they can Pyroblast us, right? I think I'm going to be in a position to kill them before they Pyroblast us. I'm going to put this out because I assume it's going to get counterspelled. Yep. And then, I'll put this on here. I really don't have a lot going on, huh? Yeah, we're just gonna face is the place, right? Just face you, face you, face you. Boop, boop, boop. Just like down to 8, go. I think it's called a Roth. We max out whatever the one is that has a max that you're allowed to put into it for whatever reason. I don't remember all the details. Yeah, for some reason, maybe they're refreshing now. Thanks for the resub. My internet just cut out. Let me refresh this and let me refresh my event list. I appreciate the resubscription. Thanks for coming back. Yeah. Well, Alistair, your resub. Oh, your resub was from earlier. Your resub probably came through, or did you just click send on the notification? Amazon says my device isn't compatible. You can do it through an Amazon. You can do it through an emulator on your computer. If you're playing on a tablet, you have to play on a phone. The Amazon version of Hearthstone won't install on a tablet. Is the issue? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Roth IRA. Christy and I max those out every year. Past that, we really don't do any other investments because we're just paying off our house sooner.
Rexxar versus Garrosh. Victory or death. Let the hunt begin.
All right, warrior. Control warrior's been really popular, right? I don't actually know what cards are in control warrior offhand. I haven't played this matchup before. Matchup's probably hard. I think I'm gonna mulligan because if they are a control deck, I want to be a little bit more aggressive. That hand's just a little bit slow and dirtily, anyways. This hand is great in the matches where we need to be aggressive. The Spellstone is one of our better cards because it just usually we can get a trap or two down and just summon a bunch of wolves with it. Yeah, Baku's control warrior, right? I believe Baku's control warrior. Yeah, it definitely went through earlier. All right, and that's another trap too. That's great. So 2 trapped maxes your Spellstone out, and we have to choose between Rexxar and the bow here, but Rexxar is definitely like the best grind this deck can produce. So, and their hero power gains. Yeah, this is definitely control warrior, almost certain. I'm gonna put this out just to kill their thing and power up my stones. This gets bigger every time we play a trap card out. So this will kill their thing plus deal some damage to them. And then we have a pretty just solid curve here. We get to go that on 2, into Animal Companion on 3, into Trap Hero Power on 4, into Spellstone into Rexxar, and just start grinding them down with Rexxar. Yeah, they're just armoring up here. And like using our hero power against them is kind of like an exercise in bashing your head against the wall, because like we're trading 2 resources in our activation for like 4 off of theirs. Hey, Stone Cold, thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. This taunt card's so annoying. That being said, I will take 4 wolf pups. I don't think I want to attack this. I guess I do, because if they clear my... they play sweepers in their deck, so if they clear my board here, I want to be able to kill this with Rexxar, I think. So what makes armor different from health? So in Hearthstone, you can only have as much... you can only have as much as your starting health, so you can only have 30 health. Well, that sequence was really bad for me, because they got to bounce their thing. Alright, hopefully we can just grind them out with Rexxar here. Yeah, so in Hearthstone, when things reference heal, you can only heal to a certain point. Armor's like extra health that you can have pass, and there's certain things that like destroy armor or like expend your extra armor. Oh, their hand was full. That's funny. Yes, okay, good. I thought that was the case. Alright, so this card grinds, this ability grinds like so unreasonably well. Alright, so what am I doing? Battle Cry, destroy a Murloc, and get, there aren't any Murlocs in play, right? Is this a Murloc? No. No. Poisonous and Taunt. Poisonous and Taunt is such a good combination. So here's a 3/5 Poisonous Taunt, your move. Gain 5 armor, draw a card, sure. And I basically just plan to like use this every turn. Battlecry, transform. That is interesting. Alright, I'll take a 5/5, I guess. And I just plan to use this almost every turn, basically. Just like generate as much card advantage as we can out of it. Has +5 attack while damaged. It's really easy to make this be damaged. While, that being said, Death Rattle gain armor is pretty valuable too, probably. I probably just want to be aggressive. They're more of a control deck. That has charge. I could bite it with the 2/7. That's great. Alright, so smash this, and then go ahead and play this out. And eventually, at some point, we'll end up making things that, that like cost, like we'll get 2 1-drops or 2 4-drops. And basically, like, as long as my opponent's not pressuring my health total, I want to just sit here and keep grinding card advantage with my Rexxar ability. Wind Fury, that's pretty scary. Huh. I might just want to kill this, depending on what we get here. So I'm going to choose a cheap one here. And then, wow, these are pretty bad. Okay, so we're just going to get a cheap one. I think I just want to take this thing off the table because it's going to kill me pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and give this 1 defense and then get a 1/1. So I'm just going to 2-for-1 myself here, but I think that's fine based on what I have going on. Just like we're generating so much card advantage with our champion power that like 2-for-1ing ourselves, taking their good minion out, it seems fine. Yeah, Hearthstone's great if you understand what's going on. Death Rattle, shuffle a 6/9 Direhorn with Taunt into your deck. Sure. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing these. What does this do? That's a beast. Okay, so if you control at least 2 other minions, adapt. So I can put another minion out this turn, so that's probably fine. And then Poisonous Taunt. Wind Fury is pretty good though too. Yeah, let's go with the cheaper cards this turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play this and adapt this. This does have Wind Fury, so giving it +1/+1 seems pretty good. And then, do I want to shove these in here? I really don't, right? I could Hunter's Mark this. I guess I could Hunter's Mark this and then eat it. The Twitch extension is insane. Yeah, coming from Magic, the Twitch extensions for this game are just nuts. I don't plan to stream my Brawl just because the prizes in it are better, and I'm definitely not good enough at this game to play well while streaming. So I'm gonna play worse while streaming this game. This poisonous. Alright, so I can skill command this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this again. Just want to use my champion power as much as possible. Your minions cost 2 more. Life Drinker's pretty good. I guess I don't actually need the heal there, huh? So I can kill this. Well, I guess I could have flanking struck that too. Maybe that was better. Maybe flanking strike was actually better there. I'm just gonna play this out as a 4/6. Yeah, poisonous is very, very good. Like I said, this champion power, like you get to grind out Q block with this hero power. It's very good. Like our goal this game is to not lose to fatigue, basically. They just cashed out their armor, so like that's great for us. Nothing particularly stellar in here, so I guess we're just going for cheap again. Poisonous Rush. Yep, that sounds great. So I'm just gonna play this out and kill your thing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play this Wandering Monster, I think. Yeah, the main win condition of the warrior deck is fatigue, I believe. So I do just want to try and get minions into play here. Like they basically just sit here and turtle. That's a 3. So I'm spending 3 right now. Honestly, maybe I just wanna two my sides this turn. I guess I could also flanking strike. Flanking strike would mean I have 4 left and I spent 3. Alright, let's do this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this and see what we get. Plus 3 attacks, not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and just get more. Although they're probably gonna trade this now, so maybe that was loose. I lost my bow earlier too when we cast the tracking, which is a little awkward. That's true. I kind of want to burn. So like, if it puts a unit into my deck, my to the sides become worse. So maybe I should just like get the burn these to the sides so Raptor can become playable, basically. Yeah, so they're gonna trade these here. And they just have gain 4 every turn, basically. We'll start with this because it makes the most sense. So that's 2. That's charge. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the sides here. I did not get the one that gives them an extra attack, but I did get that one. Go ahead and freezing trap here, because why not? Just use my resources, basically. I have 10 cards in my deck, so hopefully we can beat through this. Another 2 the sides will be pretty good. Attacking a minion costs 1 attack. Instead of 1 durability, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, so this turn, I probably want to lay off this. Nah, I'm just going to keep making things with this. Adapt your Murlocs. Destroy a pirate. I'm just going to take the big beaters. Echo Rush. Rush is interesting. Rush is interesting. So I can do this, and I can go smack. Oh, Rush means I can only attack a minion. I forgot about that. It catches me still that Rush and Charge are different. I still need to remember that. So Be Rich, the thing that I have been surprised the most about is just like the amount of interaction that this game has is insane. Just the fact that like all of your units can also attack other units is just so huge. Honestly, it feels more interactive than Magic in a lot of ways, and the lack of resource variance combined with the partial mulligan system really removes that element of variance too that Magic like definitely has a lot of. Sweet. Go back from whence you came. So that survived, which is annoying. They're gonna kill another one of my things, which hits them for 5. They're still at like 29 here, technically. Yeah, they're definitely just gonna kill us with fatigue this game, right? I guess I have Candleshot to finish this. If you played an Elemental last turn, adapt this. I did not, but that's a 3/3 for 3. I just kind of want cheaper cards, right? Oh, charge is not rush. I keep doing that too. I keep thinking that charge is rush, and they are definitely different. Oh, did I play an Elemental last turn? Is that what this charged up mean thing? Did I play an Elemental last turn? Was one of my other things? I must have. I must have played an Elemental last turn. Oh wait, that is charge. Rush is. I flipped them again. I flipped them again. I did it again. Well, I played the Changeling, right. I definitely played the Changeling. Ten out of 10 played the Changeling. Totally played the Changeling. I just want cheap things at this point. Yeah, I just want cheap things because like this lets me do this into this, and I just want to smash them as much as possible, basically. Just like pressure, pressure, pressure. We're actually like making inroads on their health total now. I'm not planning to play any Magic tonight. I'm not planning to stream for a super long time either. Just a couple hours. 1 damage to all minion, sure. Have another one, sure. So they got rid of one of my things. Then their champion power till end of turn. At the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to everything else. Well, that's really annoying. Yeah, we're just starting to make inroads on their thing, chat. And now this. That sucks. Alright, I'll start here as always. Again, just going to choose cheap so I can get in there ASAP. So that costs 5. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and kill this thing so they can't kill me with damage from it. And then I'll poke them here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll put this new weapon on and pass the turn. Jeff, never got a chance to see you while streaming, but I wanted to let you know that I watch all the YouTubes on videos or the highlights of preparing for my document. I can't thank you enough. I can't think of anyone better to send my Twitch subs. Thank you for bringing me smiles and laughs. Well, thanks for the comment, Ransack. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube stuff. Shuffle a sealed Ungordo pack into your deck. That's something. That's certainly something. Alright, that's a deal 2. So deal 2... add a random beast to my hand. I think I just want cheap things again here. So if I go ahead and hit this with this, I can then do this and then do this. Oh, I missed my adapt to beast trigger, so I don't have another beast out yet. Peace, Darth Steves. Have a good evening. So this thing is getting down to lower at this point. There's 5 cards left in my deck. How does fatigue work in this game? You like slowly die. Like you take 1 time every time you take 1 damage every time you would go to draw, but can't. This is stealth poisonous too, right? So that's pretty sweet. Start with this as always. See what we get. Minions cost 2 more is probably fine. So probably gonna sequence that one last. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this and see what we get. Show at least 2 other minions adapt. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna put a bunch of poopers on the table here. Summon some extra duders. And this has lifesteal, so I probably want to start using my lifesteal things. Echo does let me play more than one, but its effect makes your other minions cost 2 more, so that kind of like counteracts the Echo basically. They have another sweeper. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna get a 1/1 left at the end of it. What a tilt. Three cards left. Alright. Let's go for the Gusto. Stealth is pretty good here. I have some bananas opponent. It's a 9/7. Your move. They're effectively at 30. I mean, kinda. The fact that I have this to make a thing every turn, and it can make me some life drain things, means that beating them with fatigue isn't completely unreasonable. Let's start here as always. Stealth Poisonous is pretty good. Stealth in general is just pretty great in my current position. I think I need to just kill this thing. Trade my puppy dog for the back half. They're almost out of this thing here too, which is great. They're almost out of cards as well. They have a thing that shuffles their hand back into their deck or something, right? Any plans for Quest Rogue? I haven't really been impressed with Quest Rogue.
This jungle hides many secrets.
Alright, well, we're definitely not playing that one, because that one would get rid of all the cards in our deck. Death Threat will deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. That seems good. And then Lifesteal Rush sounds great. So this is a 4/7 now. This is Poisonous. I'm just going to trade this here. I'm going to play this out and eat this. And then I think I'm just taking this and sending it upstairs. I'm just going to send this upstairs at this point. Maybe I should save that for killing random things they could open. God, they have so many 6/9s. The good news is that this thing's gonna get a couple of hits in, which lets us life drain a bunch. Okay, well, we can upgrade that. Divine Shield and Poisonous. That seems pretty good. I guess I want to smash here, right? I just feel like I'm going to be able to use my resources every turn for the rest of this game, so like using my resources there seems really good. What the fuck is this? Can't attack? Okay, sure. What a useless... I mean, I guess it's good here because I have to attack into it. But that's pretty useless, right? So now I take a damage, right? Because I go to draw a card but can't. And then next time I take 2 damage. Well, that's an 8/8. With stealth. With taunt. Alright, there's my 11/11. Go. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, jeez. Just don't leave their 7/8. God damn it. This game is all RNG. You know that, chat? It's all variance. It's very untrue. I think this game has less variance than Magic in it. Magic has a ton of variance in it. They literally opened a booster pack in the middle of the match. This is some kind of silver bordered bullshit. I mean, if I hit another lifesteal minion, we could be in a very good spot towards winning this game. Whoa, that's good. All right, that's probably the game. That's probably the game. Yeah, I really needed a taunter there. I really needed something with taunt there. Echo doesn't do anything. You have to be able to play it again this turn. I don't think so, Bob. I think we were in this game up until the point where they played the sweeper and got their 7/8 out of it. Actually, I don't even think that's true. I think we were in this game until they turned their mana crystals into like these things. Like they needed a way to actually win. Like I was going to hit something with lifesteal at some point and then like be able to play through the fatigue and actually kill them. So like we're definitely dead. We're definitely dead now, but I think like saying that we were dead earlier this game is very inaccurate. And if you think we were dead earlier this game, this definitely isn't the deck for you because like you play from this deck plays from behind very well. It's a very interactive deck. We got another foil tracking, golden tracking, whatever it's called.
Rexxar versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
None will survive.
Yeah, I can make sure to get in some Token Druid before we call it a night. Do I want a Candleshot? I'm actually not going to Candleshot here. I'm probably going to coin Eaglehorn Longbow next turn to keep their board in check. Opponent's playing Odd Rogue, which is an aggressive deck. This is actually Odd Rogue's one of my favorite aggressive deck right now, I think. Been playing a little bit with that. Tar Creeper. I actually wasn't a big fan of Tar Creeper when I was playing this deck. It was one of the cards I ended up cutting. I'm just going to go ahead and put Wandering Monster out here and pass the turn. This weapon gains a durability every time one of your secrets is revealed. So if they attack me this turn, this will gain another durability, which is nice. Hopefully whatever this summons will deal enough damage to this if it attacks first to allow Flanking Strike to finish it off. Someone commented earlier that all this deck does is play from behind. I really agree with that assessment. I feel like I'm behind for a lot of the game a lot of the time, and then eventually you just end up winning somehow. So we're taking 2, we're taking 4 down to 22. I'm going to Flanking Strike this, I'm going to attack this, and the board's going to be clear. And by clear, I mean we're going to have a 3-3, because Flanking Strike is the nut. Just like, clean your board up, I have a 3-3, go. the deck list on your screen is updating as I draw cards. So the numbers that you see on the deck list on your screen are the numbers of cards that are still remaining in my deck. Yeah, so everything in this deck is a 2 of except for Rexxar and the bow. Alright, so I've got 5 resources. I can flanking strike plus attack to kill this. That's probably fine. I guess I start on tracking then. I see what else we can get here. Kill command's pretty good. I guess I'd rather have an animal companion though, actually. Hey, Missilehead, thanks for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name. I've definitely seen your name in chat before. I think you've subbed before, but at any rate, thanks for the support now. I appreciate that. Hey, Brian, howdy. We're at 16 here. Opponent's down to 3 cards, but like their deck has a lot of reach in it. So without Rexxar going, we really don't have a good way to buffer our health total. So we're gonna need to try and pivot here into actually winning the game. This deck, the best way I can describe this deck that I'm playing right now is that this deck is like literally Jund. It is a mid-range interactive deck that lets you actually that's a taunt, so that's really good. So let's finish this dork off. Actually, this one, your hero is attacked. I guess I want to kill this, I think. Do I want to set explosive trap? I'm actually just going to go ahead and face them here with this rather than set the explosive trap, because if I draw a lesser Spellstone, I want explosive trap to trigger that potentially. Yeah, and that's great for us, right? Like they just took 4 and did some damage to our thing. That card's pretty good. It's a 5/4. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Am I just gonna play this bow out and just like start killing them? I think I'm just gonna play this bow out and just start killing them. Yeah, I really don't have a whole lot else going on. This fills my hand with hunter spells. Lets me attack for a little bit more here. Those are kind of medium hunter spells. Let's just get an 8 points of damage though too, which is nice. Hopefully we don't like draw Rexxar next turn and then not be able to play it. Eaglehorn trap. I guess they're pretty likely to attack us next turn. The old Vile Spine without a combo. That feels good. Losing 2 this side kind of sucks. Whenever one of your minions is attacked, summon 3 snakes. I'm just gonna wing blast this and then smash their face. And then put this out. And put this out. They're down to 7 here. Losing the 2 this side's kind of sucked. It's a shame we didn't get any good traps here. These snakes aren't very good when we don't have units to play out. Looking to dodge like Leroy here, basically. They get 1 more 3-point attack. Yeah, that's true. Use the hero power more, just be a little bit more aggressive. Oh, they're dead, right? This is just like Hounds champ power kill you. And this is, like I mentioned, I said I think this deck feels a lot like Jund, and by that I mean, like, you're a very controlling deck that, like, plays from behind pretty well, but you also, like, when you're ready to turn the corner, you turn the corner really hard and fast. And that's one of the things I've really been enjoying about Hearthstone. If you're someone that really enjoys role assessment in TCGs and decks that pivot, it feels like there's a lot of decks in this game that, because the way the combat system works in Hearthstone, where your minions can attack minions directly, every deck is basically interactive, and then at a certain point you realize, well, this is like the green light where I need to stop being interactive and I need to start attacking them and pressuring their health total to try and race them. I don't think I have this stuff for... Yes, yeah, definitely, Brian, I agree with that. A Hunter Mirror. I think I'm gonna mulligan both of these. I definitely don't want the 7-drop in my opener. I'll usually keep Rexxar because he's just like one of our better cards in the deck, but I think keeping that one in the opener is a little bit bad. So just in case they're an aggressive deck, we're definitely going to lead on Candleshot here. Do I want to just poke them? My hand's pretty aggressive. Yeah, I'm just going to poke them. Yeah, I ended last season at rank 9 or 10, I think. I only started playing a few days before the season closed. He drew the bow. Trap doesn't really do much here. I'm going to save the last durability on this probably, but I'm going to go ahead and just poke them for 2 with it overall. Rank 5 is where you stop getting double stars, right? No, you can. It's like any digital game. Your cards can fill up multiple decks, Nivik. And you can only have 2x of non-legendary. So legendary cards, you can only have one copy of in your deck. Piggy, man, I didn't play this trap out either because I thought I was just like they're probably not going to need that. I guess Animal Companion is exactly what they could need. It looks like we're playing a mirror here. They have Wolves. Yeah, Wolves is pretty good here. That being said, I do have a bunch of face damage here. I wonder if I'm just supposed to... Can I erase them potentially? I probably can, right? I'm gonna attack them. That's not good for my racing proposition. At least it gives me one more Hound, actually. I think we're just gonna pivot pretty nicely here. I guess they have 11 on board. Oh, that's a beating. That's a card I'm not playing. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to play from behind at this point without the dogs. Although I guess maybe they're dead in. Oh, without the beast, the kill commands don't really do much, unfortunately. So I can go bow plus command is 6 down to 8. And then next turn I can go 3, 3, 2. How are we dead on board? This is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're not dead on board. Let's see how this goes. This could be the deal too. Nope. That's not good. All right. I think that puts us dead. I think that's going to put us dead. We definitely were dead on board. We're not dead on board to known information. And I think if my opponent like had a trap there that wasn't useful, I would have just definitely tried to kill them the following turn. All right, now we're dead. All right, well, that was a bad run with Spell Hunter. I'm actually 7-0 in... I guess I've just been devouring Paladins. What is it? I'm 7-0 in my Tavern Brawl right now with the Spell Hunter list, and I've played Paladin 5 times, I guess. So Paladin and Q block, and then some random pile of crap. The Wandering Monsters are great. They're just